Previously on the Lineage of Moonreach. I saw a figure ready to stab the boy king, so I threw some rocks. And I tripped the stabber while King Gustav escaped. We ran, we got intercepted by Gillivane. I felt like we were talking things out, but she ended up getting crushed by Calcifer. I chopped Calcifer's head off, but I don't think that's the end of our troubles. Oh, and I also saw Lyla the she-bitch. She's back.
The D20 Syndicate presents The Lineage of Moonreach.
All right. So, as we saw or heard in the recap,
welcome to the D20 Syndicate podcast, where Fritos are free and the cheese runs wild. Wildebeests aren't welcome here because we set up a dynamite perimeter. Anyone can stop me whenever they want.
So welcome to the D20 Syndicate, a bi-weekly podcast. You're listening to Thursday's episode, hopefully. This is episode 14.
Please listen.
Please be listening. God damn it. But yeah, so we're just going to jump right into it. We're in the thick of some business. And yeah, let's go. Do it.
In the thick of some business. That's going to be one of my statuses now. Like, I can't make it. I'm in the thick of some business.
I'm thick in some business right now.
Every time I turn my out of office message on when I'm out of the office, it's just gonna have an auto reply. I'm sorry, I'm out of the office. Thick in some business.
All right, so we're thick in some business right now.
Episode title, totally.
So you guys noticed that just a moment ago, the ring of gnomes that was helping you siege this camp is now silent after screaming out, and a bright red energy kind of circled the place.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing no red energy.
Yeah, that happened.
I don't remember the energy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of big red light.
He said it.
I only remember the energy thing.
Oh.
As we saw, a familiar face for Gorbel, for the rest of you, a new face. But a familiar face was joined with Lyla the she-wolf.
How's she look?
Who?
Lyla.
She looks cocky, and she has her swag as she
But I mean,
walks
other
in.
than the scar, what does she look like?
She is a half-orc woman, tall, about Gorbel's height, maybe slightly shorter.
A little bit taller.
Is she a little bit taller? I back up.
That's
she's
a huge
little
bitch.
bit. She's a little bit taller, and she's very lanky, lean, kind of gaunt. She looks like she may be very quick. She's dressed in lighter raiments, and along her hip is a dagger on one side, and on the other side is a cruel-looking little curved hatchet dangling from her hip. The handle of it itself is almost curved as well.
Look like a throwing hatchet?
It's possible.
She got
Bound in leather.
like a helmet or...
She has no helmet, no.
Colors her hair.
Her hair is gray.
Has she always talked really
Dark
weird?
gray. You can imagine that voice that escaped from her is due to her sliced throat.
Yeah.
And the last time you saw her, other than at the party, when you guys were previously involved, she did not have that scar.
Same party that the king was attempted assassinated at.
Correct.
You mean when I saw her at my performance in Deepminster?
Yes. Well, and the party before that.
Okay.
In that span of years since you've seen her, she must have gained that scar across her throat somehow.
And you say we recognize the person with her?
Yes, it is the long-beaked
we
plague
still don't-
doctor's mask. When we left, Lyla had stepped forward and said, well, that's my kind of an entrance, or something like that.
Here's Johnny. And that's the way the news goes. Welcome to hell, bitch.
So yeah.
Just those two? Nobody else?
They had a couple of soldiers behind them.
Right.
So-
Do they look like Velvelin soldiers?
No,
Do they look like the Zoomy fucks?
they don't.
Oh.
These don't look like anybody you've seen before.
Do they
but-
look like important people?
But to you, Gorbel, they are familiar. They're dressed very similarly to Lila's old crew.
I think to everybody, that's Lyla.
Oh, the hurt you in the past, Lyla?
Should I attack?
The gonna get hurt by us, Lyla.
Oh, really? You can't, like, make amends or...
We're not gonna work this one out.
Oh, okay.
You just say the word.
What's the word?
A word. Like attack or something.
Are we gonna decide on an actual word, or
I mean, she's
attack
probably
will-
a
attack will be fine.
Bodega.
Bodega? I can work with that.
So did
Has she gotten any closer or
She
said
won't see
anything
that
else?
coming.
They stopped.
Oh,
as
so
they
we're just
entered.
standing there thinking
Yes.
to each other.
Just looking at her.
Silently talking.
Well, does anyone want to speak up? This is kind of a dramatic entrance, so...
In my head, I'm like, does anyone have any
What?
Moonreach cocktails left? Only Hirstag and I threw one.
I cast
Yeah.
Firestorm on the group.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Starting off strong
Yep.
in this episode.
All right. So
Fuck it.
Dex save of 18 for everyone there, probably.
Bodega.
Oh my god, you bodegged and I didn't even say it!
I thought you did say it.
what was the dex save?
18.
So only one person leaps out of the way as this happens, and that is Klevara.
That's funny because Lyla looked fast, but she didn't see that shit coming.
Do they take half damage?
Holy shit,
On a
Hirstag.
save, they take half damage.
Nice.
So,
So a bunch of fireballs fall from the sky.
7d10. 29 damage. And half damage to Klevara.
All right. So now that has happened, everyone roll an initiative.
Oh shit! Cool.
All right.
So Klevara moves out of the way as this giant, fiery tempest just rains down on them. As Hirstag is holding his staff in the air as a... You know what? You rolled 5d6s for sneak attack damage.
Ooh.
Can we lay this out like how it is for real?
Yeah.
25. I think that was 6 of them. It was either 5 or 6. I think it's 25.
I got 12 for initiative.
I got a 13.
I got 13 too.
I got 12 last time.
She's not trying to bite me. She's
That time I got a natural 20.
Well, I got 7.
Hold on. Okay. So, as the smoke kind of clears, you guys see that Klevara has moved all the way over here to your left, skirting around the tents. She just kind of like... She still took some damage, and there's still some smoke kind of curling off of her cloak. But the rest, as the smoke clears from the firestorm, you can see that they have taken some damage. Lyla, though, still seems to be smirking as you're all looking at the group. 2, however, are down thanks to Hirstag. And Tomar, it's your turn. Hirstag, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna perform terminal velocity.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a weird pattern in the air, and then we're gonna all get a sudden burst of speed. So for 6 rounds, everyone's speed is increased by 15 feet.
Keep that in mind.
And at the start of this round, and not the other ones, you get an extra action. I'm gonna use that speed to run up to, is that Lyla?
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking chop the shit out of her.
Okay.
So 18, 31, 27.
Okay, 2 of the attacks hit.
Okay. 10 damage and 10 damage. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to try and blind her with Steel Song.
Okay. What's the save?
15 wisdom.
She does not save. Lyla the she-wolf is blinded. You're...
Suck that, you bitch!
It appears love has blinded you.
Okay, Hirstag, it's your turn.
All right.
So I should describe this. You see Tomar, everyone just like.
Well, first I do that burst of speed thing, so Hirstag will feel like a sudden wave of energy, like he downed 4 Red Bulls at once.
Yeah, so you guys are feeling energetic and quick, especially you, Gorbel. And then you see him fly forward and miss with his first attempt as Lyla dodges out of the way, but the other two, clack, clack, he crunches right into her, and then he turns his sword. And some light from somewhere, bing, blinds her. All right, Hirstag.
Okay. So you said we get 2 actions?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna move this way, somewhere around there. And
Sure.
I will...
You can move, like, 40 feet now.
Not 2 turns, 2 actions.
No, you get 15 feet of bonus speed.
extra movement.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
as well as the action.
Okay, I'll move back this way, and I will cast Plant Growth on the group. So just a massive square there. And then...
What does that do?
Including, like... It's, like, huge. It's, like, 150 feet.
Jesus.
So just, like... Yeah.
So you guys see him tap his staff and raise it up, and he starts glowing green, and then all of a sudden just... Plants just explode out of the rock, up the rock-facing sides, just everywhere. It's like you're suddenly in a forest as these trees just and plants, and you hear them cry out as they're completely inundated by plant life.
Cool.
Completely. 5 experience.
To me.
And then... I will cast Call Lightning at 4th level.
Okay.
So that will be Dex save of 18.
Okay.
So I start whirling my staff and making maybe like clouds shoot out of my staff or something cool.
Oh my God.
Just a big storm cloud above the group.
You will not believe it. I just rolled 4 6s. That's got to be, like, all 4 of my dice I rolled 6 on. So, yeah, none of them saved. But that's got to be, like, some crazy, like, rare instance. It's like that time I won $100 because I rolled all 2s on 6Ds. 66s at the bar.
60's nuts. Sorry.
60's 9. Yeah. I won $100 at the bar in Iowa City just for rolling, because if you get them all the same, you win $100. It was my only roll, just boom, all 2s.
I didn't win anything.
Alright, so that is going to be...
What does plant growth do?
It makes it like super bad terrain to try to traverse.
Double difficult terrain. 23 damage. Is there like anyone clustered there?
Just that group, the 3 of them right there.
Okay, I'll put it right behind Lyla, so it hits her and that guy behind him, so it misses Tomar there. So that was 23? 23 damage.
So that's the lightning.
Yep.
So lightning pours out of the sky and just crack, 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 hits them, and then and 23 damage. The guy behind Lyla had no chance. He's gone. Okay.
I thought there was a bigger group.
Gorbel.
Fucking Darth Sidious, man.
I walk up towards Lyla,
Okay. How close?
right behind Tomar.
Use me as a shield.
Yeah. Lyla, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm part of the Crown Guard now, so I thought I'd say hey to an old friend.
Why would the Crown's Guard hire someone like you?
Equal opportunity.
Because of my skill set.
Being what?
Extremely proficient at killing.
And being a massive dick?
Well, I wouldn't put it that way.
Personally, I don't see what was so interesting about her.
Hey, why don't you mind your own business, Stubby?
I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Mind your own business, Stubby.
A little louder? Can you say a little louder? Please?
Okay, she
Well,
didn't
there
sound
is a
like
lot
that.
of lightning, so... which she's about to get struck with.
Are we doing this or are we not doing this?
Why
love?
are you here? Are you trying to kill the Boy King?
Well, I guess that could be part of it.
Then how are you part of the Crown's Guard?
Well,
He is the crown.
well, for now he is, but we've found a much better heir that we could puppet up.
And who is that?
Don't you worry about it. It's not important, love. But are we gonna finish this or not? I've been waiting. My blades have been waiting, and she.
Both of her blades are now in her hand.
Are you afraid to hurt her? Because I just ran up and chopped into her.
No, I would just like a little bit of information.
So Gorbel, she is a baddie, correct?
She is
I'm a little bit
100%
far
a
back.
baddie.
Okay. So you're okay if she dies? That's kind of heavy. Your whole X thing dying, you're fine
So
with
she
it?
said that they're trying to replace the king?
What's the matter, Gorbel? You can't fight me yourself. You gotta send your little runty friends here after me.
Hey, you can't even see. Shut up. You don't know how runty I am.
I saw you before you showed up, running along with your little squat legs.
Hey, we're dwarf and we're proud.
We're loud and proud.
I am going to cast Heat Metal
Okay.
on her blades.
Okay.
Well, you could probably only choose one.
One blade.
Which one?
Is she right or left-handed?
She's left-handed.
Ooh, left-handed.
All right, so the
Hatchet.
curved hatchet in her hand, you heat that.
Is the hatchet's handle metal?
It's wrapped in leather,
Ah, fuck.
as I described it. However, the blade in her right hand is not wrapped in leather.
I noticed the leather and switch my aim.
I'll allow it. Okay. All right. So that would be a constitution. Is it a constitution save to?
Constipation check.
Is it a constipation check? I gotta know now.
You succeed. You're not pooping for days.
To hold on to it. I think it's constitution, right? Or what is it?
Pretty sure.
They have to drop it.
Yeah, save on a Constitution saving throw.
Of?
17.
Yeah.
Okay. She does not save, so she drops the blade in the dirt.
Oh, we're not playing fair. I see you're gonna use your little magic tricks.
This doesn't seem to be going well for her.
9.
9. Okay. All right.
Well, I still got all lefty.
And she. Is that the end of your turn?
No. How much have I used?
Well, oh yeah, you get an extra.
Used one action, so you have another action.
Okay. I am also going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Wisdom save 17.
Saved.
What do you whisper at her?
It's none of your business.
You hear that, audience? You don't get to know that. They had passed.
Okay.
Yes, all.
All right. So Lyla smiles, even though her
Smila.
even though she can't see right now. She's just like looking around, smirking.
All right then.
She flips her blade in her hand.
Hatchet.
Hatchet. It's a blade. Okay. Hirstag, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 6.
Pinwin as well.
Oh, boo.
What is that?
Wait, what kind of saving?
Dexterity.
Oh, cool.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
Alright, well this bitch is about to get struck because I got Mage Slayer, motherfucker.
Is it only if it's effective on you or just in general?
Anyone within 5 feet of me that's doing a spell, I can use my reaction to fucking whack them.
Okay.
How long do we get 2 actions?
Just the first turn.
No.
So 26.
26 to hit?
Yeah.
You hit.
And if it's a concentration spell, they have a disadvantage on the roll
Okay.
to maintain it.
Shit.
15 damage.
15 damage. Constitution is constipation. Concentration is not broken, however. As you, what do you just? It's just.
So
an
I
attack.
saw her try and do a spell, and then I just, out of the blue, I take advantage of her dropping guard.
And you. However, what did you roll on your
22.
22. So you, Hirstag, are going to take some damage as suddenly, out of nowhere, it seems, another Lyla appears
Oh.
And you take 16 damage.
Oh.
As it jabs behind you. You aren't able to actually react in time. Now, Pinwin, you've got a Lyla standing next to you all of a sudden, and she swipes at you, but
Wait,
you're...
she's next to me?
Yes, and you dodge out of the way easily.
We got another Lyla over here.
Okay.
Wait, did you tell us her name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, that's Lyla. Yep.
Okay.
And I mentioned it during Secret or Swill.
So...
Is Psycho still away with the king?
Yep, he's gone.
Okay.
Protecting the king.
He gets promoted to Crown's Guard and leaves us.
You see Klevara up 40 feet in the air on one of the
Precipi.
And what do we got here? Okay, Pinwin. I need you to make a wisdom save.
20.
20. So you save as Klevara does a leap, throws her hands out, and it looks like many daggers hit the ground.
Oh, tight.
And you hear and the ground in front of you starts shivering, and it looks like you can see trails moving through, and daggers suddenly strike up right in front of you and everywhere in this area. And you're able to avoid the bulk of it. However, some of them do break through your defenses, so you're only going to take half damage. But that damage is 22.
Okay.
Fuck. That's half damage?
That's half damage.
I was coming for her anyway.
So they come up and slice you. Oh, shit.
What about Shadow?
That's what I was just remembering. So Shadow got a natural 1. So Shadow takes 27 damage.
Ooh. It's a really inconvenient time to remember Shadow's name.
Okay. All right. Is
What do
it
you
my
wanna,
turn?
What do you want to do, Pinwin? It is your turn.
Yay! Okay. I'm going...
You've just been wounded and you watched... Or how is Shadow, by the way?
Shadow's not doing super well. He only has 32 HP, so...
So
yeah.
you see as he takes a huge bulk of it, and we'll fact say that a big reason that you weren't taking as much damage is because Shadow was able to shield you from it.
Aww.
And make it real sad. But now he's like limping.
Oh. It's okay, buddy. We'll get you better. Okay, I'm going to cast Shatter on that frickin' bitch.
Okay. Please describe that for me.
Okay, so... And this is also at... third... Nope, I'm doing it at 4th level.
Okay.
Because I hate her. And a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of choice within range, right up here. And then each creature in the 10-foot radius centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw of 17. Dare say.
Natural 1.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. All right. So then, yeah, that's about it. Okay, so then that'll be 5d8.
Okay.
Psychic damage?
These are d6.
Yeah, what kind of damage is that?
It is... Can I steal some d8s, people? It's thunder damage.
Okay. So it's like...
Yeah.
So it's a really loud sound.
Yeah.
Loud ringing noise and thunder. So... Oh, wait. Oh, -1. Okay. 17 plus 8.
25?
Yeah.
Okay.
25.
All right. Nice. So 25 damage as hit with that wave of sound. Now you do have another action that you can take.
Okay. Yeah, me and Shadow, I'm gonna hop on him and we're gonna disengage.
Okay. And go where?
What is this?
That big tent.
Can we hide behind the tent for a second?
So you can move 65 feet on Shadow.
Yeah, you can make it there then.
Okay. And then that...
That's it.
That's all?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
action was disengaging.
I
Yeah.
thought... But Shadow can disengage as a bonus action.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That was like one of the perks of him. I can find it in my features.
Because then you could, like, as you're running away, shoot at somebody twice.
Yeah, if you're riding him, that would mean that you'd have essentially a free disengage or bonus action disengage.
I never thought of that before. Yeah, on any of my turns, when my beast companion does an attack, I can use a bonus action to command the beast to take the dash, disengage, or help action on its turn.
Sweet.
All right, sweet. Okay, so you were...
So you
Okay,
can
good.
either attack twice or use a regular action.
I was going to do Healing Spirit on Shadow.
Oh. Aw.
Okay. All right.
I'm not going to let you die, buddy. Hold on. Okay. I'll do Healing Spirit on 5th level.
Okay.
5th level, holy shit.
He is hurt.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's like his whole life. Can I borrow some D6?
Tomar, you're on
Yes.
deck, by the way.
Thanks. Oh. 11, 13, 14 is back.
All right.
The last 2 times I've given you dice, you've rolled max on them.
Yeah.
That's that bardic inspiration or something.
Remember,
Yeah.
every turn he can do that again.
All right.
Sonny's only down 13.
So yeah, he's... And he leans up against you and, I mean, you're on him, so he like, kind of looks over his shoulder at you, like, very happily now that you've healed him. All right, Tomar, it's your turn. Hirstag, you're on deck.
So Lila's still concentrating on her multiple Lilas?
Correct.
So I'm going to hit her 3, and I'm going to try and hit her 3 times.
Okay.
So that's disadvantage on all of those concentration checks if I hit. 28, 24, and then 15.
28, 24, and 15.
Yeah.
So 2 of the attacks hit.
14 damage, 15 damage.
14 and 15?
Yep.
Okay, so 29.
Wait, I had advantage because she's blind, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or she has disadvantage.
Both.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I'll re-roll the other one. 18?
Oh, 18? Oh, no, it doesn't hit. Sorry.
Oh, bitch.
So yeah, your 2 attacks hit and break her concentration.
Bitch!
So, and now there's only one Lyla again. Does she get to, on her turn, try to save against that blindness? Or is that how long does that last?
I think it's just 1 round.
Okay. So we'll be back. Hirstag. Gorbel, you're on deck.
I'm gonna blast that bitch again. 20, 28 damage
28 damage.
with a lightning bolt.
Or to hit.
Just 28. Oh yeah, you have to roll a dex save. 28 damage if she doesn't save.
What's the save?
18.
Does not save.
All right, so 28 lightning damage.
To Lyla.
Yep.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Gorbel.
Who's on deck?
I
Enemies.
But after that, so they know.
Pinwin.
Okay.
I'm on deck already?
After
Well,
the enemies.
After the enemies. There's 2 enemy turns.
Oh.
How far away is Klevara?
Quite a ways. She's 40 feet up and
As the crow flies.
I mean, we'd be looking at, well, let's see.
Is she within 120 feet?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
Wisdom save 17.
She does not save.
Okay. So, she is charmed for the duration.
Okay.
1 minute. And incapacitated, has a speed of 0.
Okay,
So,
so,
what does the hypnotic pattern look like, though? Like you...
I create a twisting pattern of colors that weave through the air.
so how are you going to do that?
This is the one where I do, like, the weird...
Cat's cradle or
Uh-huh.
whatever? Okay,
Yeah.
so describe that for the audience, please.
Have you ever done a cat's cradle?
Just tell us what it looks like.
I don't even know how to describe it. Weird spider fingers.
So-
doing cool...
Threads sort of move back and forth between her fingers as she interlocks them and makes various patterns, and then it shoots out and hits Klevara, and she goes rigid all of a sudden, right up there at the top of her little precipice, unmoving. And it is now Lila's turn. Lyla, now that her blindness has faded, she looks around and looks at you, Gorbel, and sees you concentrating on that, and puts her weapon away and disengages and takes off. starts running away.
At a very slow pace through
I
that.
don't know what I grabbed just now.
Oh yeah, she's super slowed down.
Yeah, from the plant growth.
Yep, she's super slow, so she's trying to get through these plants. Like... All right, Klevara, does she get a chance to resist with that spell?
No.
No?
How long does it last?
1 minute.
Fair enough. All right.
If she takes any damage or anything like that, then
okay.
it's done.
Okay. So you see Lyla like moving away through the brush, and Tomar, roll perception.
27.
All right. You see Lyla reach into her vest and pull something out and throw it at the ground, and smoke comes up, and when it disperses, she is gone.
Boo.
Did I see where she might have gone, like, with the perception?
It looks magical, so you do not see where she may have gone. It seems as though she just disappeared.
Whose turn is it?
Now it would be Klevara's if she was able to do anything, but now it's Pinwin's.
Yeah.
Capture
Okay.
her.
Capture her? So,
Who?
right now...
Klevara.
So is she charmed right now?
Yes, she can't move, but if she takes any damage, she will no longer be charmed.
Anything I do to capture her will give her damage, though. Is that okay?
If it successfully captures her.
That's a gamble.
Okay, I'll cast Hold Person.
What's the range on it?
Oh, yeah, 60 feet.
So you have to get closer.
Okay. So I'm going to turn to Shadow and say, okay, buddy, I need you to just stay right here, and I need you to stay out of danger, okay? I can't get you hurt.
He nods.
Okay, then I'll move forward so I'm within range. Like, out there would be enough, right, for 60 feet?
Maybe a little bit closer.
Eh?
Yeah, that should work.
Okay. Then I'll cast Hold Person, Wisdom 17 save.
Well, charmed, so... Oh, yeah, okay. Does not save.
Yeah!
So...
Finally!
Pinwin hits...
Something works.
How do you cast this? Do you take your loot out, or how do you cast this spell?
Yeah, I'll take out a fancy pick, and I'll just do one solid strike, and
So
then
you
I
get-
point to them with my pick.
and then
And
you
then they're
point at
held.
Klevara, and then Klevara looks like tightly bound now.
You shot at the
magically.
wrong wolf, lady.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my Power Rangers Zord summoner thing, hold my hands down, and be like, I summon Bill from the multiverse!
The goat?
Yes.
Okay. So...
And I kneel down
ethereal goat.
and I rustle his head, and I tell him, I look into his eyes and I say, Lyla the she-wolf. She's around here somewhere. Find her within the plains.
Ah, sweet.
All right, he... and he... dusts off.
I'll follow him.
You'll follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you...
That's cool.
Remember, this is difficult terrain. He runs through this because he's going to be uninhibited by the difficult terrain.
I have 15 extra speed.
Are we still doing initiative or what?
I mean, if you guys are continuing combat, yes.
I was
but
gonna-
Tomar, where are you going?
I was gonna
I'm
light
after
her up.
Lyla.
I was gonna
Can't let
light
her get
up
away.
So you could
Wait!
see her.
And I flex at him,
And I point back like, yeah!
giving him a D10 of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Tight.
All right, so you were moving through double difficult terrain, FYI. So, even with the plus 15, it makes your speed very... You know, you're not... It's going to be hard for you to follow the goat unless you have him slow down.
Or if I fucking do concentrated charge through the difficult terrain.
I will allow that. Okay.
So I'm gonna charge up like Sonic the Hedgehog and I'm just fucking...
And you... What's the distance on that?
I think it's 20 extra feet or something.
Okay, so you... What's the lengthwise on that spell, Hirstag?
For what?
What's the size of that spell? The double difficult terrain, the
Oh,
plant
it's
growth?
just massive. Like we wouldn't be able to fit it on the board.
Okay.
150 feet area. I mean,
Okay, so you were able to get like a quarter of the way through with the charge.
First, I get these fucking plants away.
well, she's right there somewhere.
She might not be. It might have teleported her.
If she teleported, then I don't know. But so she hasn't had a turn since whenever. So Whose turn is it now?
Are you guys still in combat?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do Fairy Fire on her so she's not invisible if she's invisible. Whose turn is it?
Well,
Can it be mine?
here's the thing. You guys aren't technically in combat anymore.
Well, I cast, I move up and I cast Fairy Fire there then.
Where are you casting it?
Where I last saw her.
Okay. So you cast that, and what are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to light her up in case she was invisible.
Okay.
So that'll be, if she's there, that'll be a dex save of 18.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. Except Tomar's probably lit up.
So Tomar is lit up. We're going to end combat now since you've got her restrained, and that's the only enemy left on the field.
And
Tomar is
you're
running
lit up
through
in
the...
purple light.
Tomar is lit up in purple light trying to chase after Bill the goat. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to shoot at Klevara, and
That'll start combat again. And she
Well-
will no longer be charmed.
well, okay, I'm gonna make it worth it.
All right?
So then I will cast. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm going to cast. She shot at my wolf, man. I am mad. So gonna cast.
And then does attacking make them...
Hail of Thorns.
the spell that you just cast, hold person, there's nothing that stops it from happening if they're attacked, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, so you're shooting with Hail of Thorns? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
And
That will end hold person.
It will?
Yeah. Because they're both
What?
concentration.
Oh, yeah, because they're concentration spells.
Pinwin's mad. He's gonna do it anyway. There's not logic right now. He tried. Yeah, she
Okay.
tried to hurt his wolf. Okay, so 18.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Okay, and then with Hail of Thorns, it's gonna be okay. So 6, 12 plus 9, 21. Yeah.
And then what's the resistance for Hail of Thorns?
Dex 18.
Dex 18.
Can't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Paralyzed.
That's true.
Automatically.
Yeah, fails save.
strength, and
Yeah,
dex.
dexterity throws. Okay, yeah. Well, that's not true because it would leave because casting Hail of Thorns is a concentration spell, so they're no longer paralyzed.
Yeah, but it's happening right then. That's the thing that stops the paralysis.
But in order to cast it, you would have to let go.
But you're
Casting it would remove it.
Yeah, because you'd have to let go in order to cast.
but
a new
it'd be like an
concentration spell.
No,
instant thing.
it's
How do
when
you
it's-
how do you
it's when they're
dodge?
hurt, right?
How do you dodge something if it's
When you
instantly
cast it.
happening to you? Because like as Pinwin was shooting the bow, it was still paralyzed, and as soon as it hit the person, then the bonus action kicks in, and then the Hail of Thorns happens.
Yeah, he's
so
not,
it's
he's
like
not dropping
instantly.
the spell to and
It's
then
like
casting
instantly
another one.
changing to another thing.
It's a difficult.
Yeah, it's
Okay, you've
He's-
persuaded me. Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, so automatically fails the save and is hit by Hail of Thorns.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the and what's the damage on Hail of Thorns?
That was what I just rolled. I
Okay.
was rolling it all together.
Okay, all right. So you see Klevara kind of lean down a little bit. Okay, Tomar, it's your turn. Now that we're at the top of initiative again.
I'm gonna try and follow the goat as fast as possible,
Okay,
even
so
though
you're-
it's like not even in the terrain.
Are you
probably.
going to use the surgy thing again?
I don't have another one.
Okay, so you're like like wrestling your way through.
I mean, I still have the extra 15 speed.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you're making some headway, but because it is double difficult, it brings it down quite a bit. Hirstag.
I will teleport up to Tomar.
Okay.
I'm probably not even there anymore.
Yeah, you would be. Just so we can have some.
And I'll cast, if he wants to chase down Lyla, I'll cast Freedom of Movement on him.
Okay.
That's a 4th level spell, and you are unaffected by difficult terrain.
Thank you.
Okay. So
And
yeah,
then
you're
I'll-
like.
And then I'll start walking back.
All right, Tomar, you're able to emerge from the heather finally on the other side, and you can see off in the distance the goat galloping up and through that exit that you guys came out of.
All right, I'm
Off in the distance.
totally heading now.
Okay, so
Guys, I'll let you know if I find anything.
all right, Gorbel.
Secure
Be safe.
Klevara.
Gorbel, what are you doing?
I want to make my way up to Klevara.
Okay. So that'll be athletics to get up there.
How's she doing?
She is wounded, leaning over, but she's no longer restrained or paralyzed.
Can I kind of sneak around in a way where she's not really focusing on me?
Yeah, there'll be... I mean, you are still in combat now, so we will... it would be basically your turn to do both. So I'll have you do a stealth check and then an athletics check.
Okay. For stealth, 18.
Okay. Pinwin, you're on deck.
Athletics, 25.
Athletics 25. Okay, so yeah, you are able to sneakily climb like right up here, like right below where Klevara is. You can hear her raspy breathing. Oh, fuck. Pinwin.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot at her again. Okay, so this time I'll do favored enemy.
Enemy favored.
Oh, I reroll. I'm a halfling. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it is lucky. Okay.
Better.
Yeah, that is better.
15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Oh wait, I have advantage, don't I? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That would be 17 though, right?
Yeah.
17 hits.
Yay.
But
Okay.
just barely.
Yeah. Okay. Plus 10. So 25?
25?
25 damage.
All right, show me what you got, Pinwin.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be really, really fuming mad, and I pull back my bow, and I'm just like, and then I just let
So
go.
Pinwin's arm is like flexing, like the veins are popping out, and he's just like, and just lets forth this fucking furious arrow that. You see the arrow go through Klevara's head, and the mask goes with it from the top, and you just see this like blank-looking half-elf woman fall with a shocked expression on her face. Just you hear, and her body hit the ground 40 feet below, outside of the camp where you can't see.
She
Damn.
fell
Oh,
past
I'm not-
Gorbel.
I'm
Yeah.
not even close to her.
You were right below.
So you watched her fly
Yeah,
off.
you watch her just go like the arrow went through her head, took her mask off, and like kept going.
Yeah, but can I see her body where it fell?
Oh yeah, you can for sure.
Okay. I run up to her body.
You're gonna have to climb back down now that combat is over. So that's gonna be athletics, or you can take your time and then it'll be fine.
It's a natural 20.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Gorbel just looks, finds a perfect spot, and like just does the same thing that Hirstag did, like the drop and roll, and then you're standing up.
I run over to Klevara's body, and I look at her face.
Okay,
Do I recognize her?
you don't.
I search her.
All right, you find 400 gold pieces
Take those.
strapped underneath her bandolier. You find several very fine quality knives.
Take those too.
About 20 feet away is the arrow where it came down, pinning her mask to the ground.
I want to see if there's anything in that weird little beak.
Okay. Yeah, you search the mask and you find that there's a bunch of patchouli and dried leaves inside of the nose of it. It smells pretty sweet.
Fucking hipster.
Weird. Do I find anything else on her?
You also find several rubies.
There you go. How many?
4 rubies, very small, and you find an ornately crafted emblem that looks as though it's got a key edge on it. I will draw it for you.
Can I take that?
You can.
Did you take the mask too?
That'd be a good trophy. Mm-hmm. I don't think she can think while doing whatever she did.
It kind of looks like
I
this.
heard you.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a little pin emblem, but it's got like a key on the
Okay.
bottom of it.
I'm gonna run and search those other bodies.
Okay. I grab her mask
Okay.
also
All right. You grab her mask.
and head back over to Pinwin.
Okay. You're just gonna like tuck it in your belt or something.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm also going to think to Zyko
Okay.
as I'm walking away. Zyko, where are you?
You hear nothing.
Oh,
Mother of God.
I can feel a connection though, right?
A very faint one.
What's the radius on that?
Anywhere?
So he might have been injured to the point of, like, unconsciousness?
Psycho?
You hear nothing. None of you hear anything.
I'm searching those bodies.
Okay.
Priorities.
What if the Kid King is evil?
And he just beat Zyko's ass.
You find several
was doing
daggers.
good.
You find 4 daggers of okay quality, a couple of hatchets. You find 5 gold pieces among all of the bodies, and you find a very fine cape on one of the guys. It's like a moleskin cape, very warm.
So 4 daggers, 2
Hatchets,
and
5 gold pieces, and a fine moleskin cape. Tomar.
Guys, don't forget that Lewin is still down there.
Yeah, what's she been doing? Just
Wait, I thought she was
Tied
crushed.
No, she was just unconscious.
Oh.
Is she still tied up?
She's tied up and laying next to that supply cart.
Just watching this happen.
And you guys that are there in the camp now, if you were to look around, some of the fires have gone out, but they're smoking. It just smells like death. There's just blood everywhere. There's not a single living person other than you in the group and the bound form next to the cart.
Are the gnomes dead?
You don't hear anything.
No sign of him.
All right, Tomar, you've passed that plane of awful plant growth, and you have run up the path and into that exit where you guys came out of. And as you enter, you see a familiar form lying prone on the ground just inside the entrance. And it looks as though Zyko has been knocked unconscious, or worse.
Can I check his vitals?
You can. He is alive, but he's fading fast.
So he's, like, bleeding out?
Yes.
All right,
On
spare
back.
the dying.
Okay. And he stops bleeding. The cut along his head is no longer just pumping blood out. It is now healed, and the blood is stoppered, and he's breathing regularly again.
Does he have a potion on him?
You remember that he did have some potions on him, yeah.
I'm going to try and give that to him real quick,
Okay.
but I can't heal him, so...
Okay, so you were able to find one bottle with about half the amount of liquid as normal, and you pop the cork open, and you can try to guide it into his mouth, and it just kind of you can see that some of it's going in, and there's a faint glow that kind of emanates from him, a little blue glow, and you think that perhaps he has been healed a little bit.
Guys, Zyko has been massively injured. He's where he was left, where you guys left him, I think, before. So if you come up this path, you should be able to get him, but I have to keep going and catch up to Lyla.
All right.
What do we do with Lewin?
Secure her, bring her with, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I can put her on top of Shadow.
Who had Lewin?
She's just laying by that cart.
Oh.
She was tied up.
We're on our way.
All right, so you guys want to throw her over Shadow's back? Is that what you want to do? Okay, so you throw the body over Shadow's back. It's labored breathing, but not dead. And you guys want to head that way? Are you guys going to have to traverse through that all that heavy plant life?
Can you cancel that spell? Or it's just... Jesus.
Can you do anything to get rid of it?
I could have with another spell, but I don't have that right now.
So
Also, I don't
you
want
guys
to
are going to
use the spell
take a while to get through this terrain.
Even me.
You're going to take less time than them, but how long does that plus 15 last? You had that...
6 rounds.
Oh, okay, so that's expired then. If you were charging through it, you would be moving at the normal pace of other people. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, I'm
Okay, so Gorbel is trying to move really
getting
quick.
after it.
You guys are struggling to get through there with with that. Okay, Tomar, what do you want to do?
Be safe, buddy. And then I move forward.
Okay. You head on down the path, and you can see just faintly, you can watch the goat kind of jumping up. He jumps up on a wall and then hops up onto a roof and continues on.
Looks like I'm climbing.
Okay.
Goddamn, hopefully it works better this time.
So you get to the wall, and you want to climb up?
Yes.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
24.
Okay, so you're able to find some handholds and make some more of your own. You and it takes you a little bit, but you're in less than 30 seconds. You're able to climb up the wall and pull yourself over the side, and now you're on the roof of a building here. And off in the distance, you can see a column of smoke.
Where's the goat?
You can. He's like 5 rows ahead of you at this point. Just.
I'm gonna perform exactly what he did.
So you're gonna run. Okay, you come up to your first roof, and I'm gonna need another athletics check. I'm assuming you're at a sprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
How is this not acrobatics when he's jumping?
Shut up, man. 17.
17. Okay. What does that look? Because it looked like you rolled a 1.
No, it was that good thing it wasn't acrobatics look.
No, you're just doing a general run and jump, so it's gonna be athletics. So you barely clear the rooftop, considering you're in heavy armor. You grab onto the edge and you're able to pull yourself up, and you're kind of winded, but are you just going to go dead sprint? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go running dead sprint across the next rooftop. Athletics check.
24.
Oh, this one you're like ready for it. You're like, and you are able to make it like a few feet in on the roof. You land and you keep running. All right, you're at the next edge of the roof coming up.
How many fucking roofs are there?
There's several more.
16.
16. You and I'm gonna need another dexterity. Give me dexterity real fast. Dexterity save.
17.
17. So you were just barely able to grab onto the edge of the roof and pull yourself up.
I look around to see if anyone saw me fall like that.
No one saw you.
Sweet.
All right, we've got a few more roofs to go. So, okay, you're starting to get tired. So you're going to be starting to be rolling at a disadvantage here. So, all right.
Hold on.
Remember, you do have some bardic inspiration.
That's true.
Bardic inspiration. Ding, 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 ding.
All right, Gorbel, you are now able to clear the heavy plant growth, and are you gonna run up and follow? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you run up and into that entrance, and you see the prostrate Zyko laying there, breathing, but looking as though he's been battered a little bit.
Yikes. I run to his side, and I cast Healing Word.
Healing Word, okay. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll. You guys are still making your way through the the plants.
So right. I'm going to use Ethereal Recharge.
Okay.
I draw upon the Ethereal Realm to gain back 1 lost dimension die without requiring a short or long rest, but this taxes me. I suffer 1 fighter hit die worth of damage and receive 1 point of exhaustion when I use this feature.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 1 of those back.
Okay.
And what happens at first level? Disadvantage on ability checks. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that.
So we'll go back to you real quick, Gorbel. Okay, so what'd you get?
I heal him for 11.
11. So he looks a lot better now, but still, a little. He's still injured, obviously.
Can he speak?
He's not awake, no.
Oof. Fuck.
He was.
Are you gonna continue on, or are you gonna stick with Zyko?
I'm gonna stick with him.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna.
Wait, can you think at me yet?
No, you don't sense anything.
Well, no, I have disadvantage anyway, right?
Yes.
On ability checks?
Yes.
Because I was tired?
Yes, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Alright, so I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
And I'm going to get that extra thing. Alright, so I'm going to run to the next roof.
Okay.
15 plus 4, 19.
19. Okay, so you're feeling it, like, you just land on the edge of it, and you can keep going. You can see the goat has stopped 1 more roof away, so you've got 1 more jump to make.
19.
All right. With a last final burst of athletic energy, and once again land right on the smack dab on the edge of the roof. You are winded, you are tired, and you can see the goat has stopped and is standing above a skylight in a roof.
All right, I walk quietly up to it and look in.
As you see, it's hard at first to see because it seems like there's some sort of magical energy kind of fogging up your vision, but you're just able to make through whatever this is. You can see a group of people down below.
Can I see Lyla?
You can't make out any distinct features on anyone, but you could assume that Lyla is below you based on the fact that the goat stopped.
How many forms are in there?
5.
You gonna think this too well?
I think I see her. Hold on a second.
All right, you guys have finally made it through.
Oh,
Cool.
And you made
Hirstag, those plants.
You've got, like-
I know, they're really nice, huh?
cuts and stuff from like going through the sharp weeds and everything, thorns.
That's a pain. Many an enemy's side. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way up to Zyko.
Okay. So you guys make your way up and you meet Gorbel up there, sitting next to Zyko.
So what's going on over here?
He's in bad shape.
Did you try to heal him?
Yes.
Well, he should be awake. I'll cast Healing Spirit on him.
Okay.
6.
Okay, you see Zyko's eyes flutter open.
Hey there, Zyko.
Didn't we all carry 4 Molotov cocktails or Moonreach cocktails?
I
Yes.
think so.
Interesting.
He took more than one for sure.
Wait, I thought it was at least 2.
Yeah, it was as much as we could carry.
Yeah, I
per
think
person.
I said 4 per person. Yeah. Well, we'll retcon it regardless. Say it was 4.
Zyko,
Yes.
what happened?
I don't know. I was leading the king this way, and then all of a sudden I was in like a different world, and I was being attacked by a ravenous creature, and I tried to fight it off, but I didn't have my halberd anymore. It had become a snake in my hands, and I don't know what happened, but next thing I know, I'm sitting here.
Oh, you poor guy. I'll cast Healing Spirit
Okay.
at 3rd level.
All right.
He heals for another 4. We've got 2 healing spirits on him right now, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, man. 3.
Okay. All right, so he's looking a little bit better now.
If we want to wait here a minute, we can roll it 10 times and then heal him that many.
Okay.
Okay, we'll say you guys can wait there for a minute if you'd like.
Okay, so
Tomar,
that's
how are you
2.
holding up?
I'm doing good. I got this.
What direction do we need to go?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I was just chasing. I went up a random cliff.
All right, can you describe what's around you?
So what you see is, and we'll say he's describing this to you. He's on a rooftop. He's overlooking a skylight, and below, maybe 100 feet below, are some forms moving around.
100 feet?
Yeah.
He heals another 31 points from my healing
Ooh,
spirit.
there you go. Man,
Nice.
yours is way better.
Yeah.
I should not even done it.
And you're on top of a building, and you can see other buildings, and off in the distance is a column of smoke. And there's some of the buildings around you are much taller, but this one is, 100 feet up from the ground.
Okay. I'm going to climb in then.
Okay.
Is there like a platform?
There's no platform. However, you inspect, and you can see that around the edge, it looks like it's maybe something you could get your fingers under.
Okay. Well, I'll do that.
All right, it's going to be a strength check, but since there's no latch or door or anything, this is probably your better option.
13.
13. You're able to lift it up.
No, wait,
slightly.
strength you said.
Yeah, strength.
Never mind. 8.
Oh, so you can't move this. You're too exhausted.
Right, I stomp on it.
Okay, give me a... You're gonna stomp hard?
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
11?
You
It's glass, right?
It is glass. You can see it crack a little bit.
I'm just going to keep stomping until it breaks.
Okay, so you stomp a few more times. Give me 2 more rolls. What was that one?
16. 13.
Okay, so yeah, that third, it breaks. Dexterity save.
4.
Okay.
Those were both 2s.
Okay, so you crunch through and fall forward into this skylight. And as I said, there was like something filmy kind of blocking it. Well, you hit that, and you feel like you've hit a brick wall, and you're going to take 7 damage. I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom save.
That sucks. Okay.
What are you being reckless
8.
for?
Wait, do you have to get disadvantage for exhaustion for any save?
Ability checks.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, you're starting to feel a very strong numbness in both of your hands. Starting to you feel it slowly creeping up your wrists, and now it's starting to go into your forearms. But you start sliding down as you realize you're on a dome, and you slide down very slowly, and then pick up speed as you continue to fall. And as you reach kind of the edge, the terminal velocity point, I'm going to need you to roll another dex save. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, come on.
Or an athletics check.
I can choose?
You can choose if you choose to launch yourself, but it's going to be
22 then.
22. So luckily, you see yourself like sliding, and you're like, oh shit, because you're at still probably 60 feet in the air, and as you start to slide off into this massive, what looks to be like a warehouse type room, you push yourself off to kind of slow your descent and go forward and drop, and you're able to drop just in the right position to go into a roll, and you take some damage, but not nearly as much as you would normally. Let's see, fall damage. That was neat. 3 6s.
Again?
Yeah. So you're going to take 12 damage.
Did we hear
So
glass
I landed
break?
on
So you guys hear
Anything?
you landed on a
roll?
floor,
Okay.
a concrete floor, and as you look up, you can see inside the dome the 5 forms that are in there stop and stare at you, and you can see that there's a large contraption in between all of them.
Is Lyla in there?
You do see Lyla now.
Are they all Lyla?
They are not all Lyla. You don't recognize the other forms.
So could we recognize exactly where that glass shattered?
No. So you guys are now... Let's switch back to you.
Hold on. I'm going to point at Lyla and ring the Toll of the Dead bell.
Okay.
Wisdom save 18.
Does not save.
You fucking bitch.
Is she still damaged? Is she still damaged?
She looks like it, yeah.
$22 necrotic damage.
22 necrotic damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, like, you hear the toom inside there, and you see Lila's head kind of whip up, and she drops to the ground.
Nice.
Switching back to you guys.
Who else is in there? Is the king in there?
You don't see them. You see 4 other forms. They look like adults.
Okay.
And you don't recognize them. Okay, you guys.
Can I use...
That's pretty sweet. Just fucking point at her from inside the
Spirit
hole.
way more than that over a minute. You can. Did you roll your dice more times or what?
no.
We'll
How
say
many
that
times did you roll
he's
it?
at full health now.
Okay,
If you guys
cool.
do that, he'd
Yeah.
definitely be at full health.
Can I use my survivalist instincts from growing up in Salem and rolled survival to try to find him using tracking and such?
Do you have... Aren't your favorite terrain forest and prairie or something like that?
Forest and grasslands, I think.
Yeah. It would be much more difficult because it is an urban terrain. You can still try to track him, though.
That's what the survival skill's for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can roll survival.
Yes, you just wouldn't have an advantage on it.
That's like my highest thing for some reason, and I never get to use it. Or I just forget I have it. Cool. So plus 15. 23.
23. As you kind of exit the area, you can see very clearly, Pinwin, there's a couple of handhold marks that look like they were forced in with fingertips, thick fingers that have allowed someone to scale the wall of a building.
Oh, guys, found him.
Huh?
Yeah, he just went up the wall, you see? His fingers, you can see it going here.
Are
The
we
king?
supposed to do that too?
Sure.
I mean, if Tomar could do it.
Yeah, let's
Heavy
go.
armor.
I'll wild shape into a bird and fly up and try
What
to...
kind of bird?
The little raven thing that I
Okay,
had
so
before.
you guys see Hirstag just...
Ew.
Ew.
and now anamorphed into a into a crow.
Oh, I should make your bird
Raven.
sound.
Perfect.
It's less gross than the spider.
All right, so you're gonna just head up.
Yep.
All right, and you flutter up into the air, and you can see on the first roof, or the next roof from the building that you're flying above, is a big scuff on the edge of it, where it looks like somebody hit it and climbed over it. What are you
I'll
two
go
doing?
that way.
Okay, so you start fluttering that
I
way.
definitely would have left obvious signs as I was flying across these fucking buildings.
Can we see the bird?
Yeah, you
Flying?
you see Hirstag just like up and go that way.
Okay, I'm going to be following
Are you gonna fall on the ground or are you gonna climb up?
on the ground.
Okay, so you start running down the street. What are you doing, Pinwin?
Well, first, I think I'm going to... Is Zyko staying down?
I mean, he's fully healed now.
Okay. Shadow, I'm going to have you go with Gorbel. I'm going to try to come up from above, okay? Alright, and I'm going to try to acrobatics my way on over the way Tamar did.
Give me the roll.
Okay. That's good. Alright. Off to a good start. We got 27.
Okay, so Pinwin, you like pop pop one eye open, close it, and just like examining the wall as you see Gorbel, Shadow, and Zyko hit the trail in the street next to the buildings, and you see the handholds, and you're finding the perfect way up, and you. And in
Jackie
seconds,
Chan.
yeah, in
I just
seconds you're at the
pictured him,
top.
like, cartwheeling up the wall.
And in seconds, you're at the top of the roof, and you can see Hirstag flying in basically a straight path as the raven flies.
Okay.
You gonna follow?
Yep.
All right, you are going to meet your first roof. Give me 5 acrobatics rolls.
Okay. Thank God I'm a halfling. Okay, 13? It's not terrible. It's fine. It's fine.
Ow.
Sorry. I'm excited.
You are not wearing heavy armor,
Right.
so you are able to just barely clear the roof.
Ooh, that one was close. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay, 23.
23. You easily clear the next roof after the embarrassing fiasco with the first roof. So you...
Okay. 20.
20. All right. You make it.
22.
You make it. Last one.
Come on. 16.
16. Again, barely, but you make it. All right, and you are now standing next to a crow, a goat, and a broken window.
I am a raven, thank you.
Same thing.
Hi, guys.
All right, Gorbel, you guys encounter no one. It's an empty street as you guys run down, watching Hirstag fly in his raven form up above.
Do we see where he stopped?
You do. You see him stop on the roof of 5 buildings down.
I'm going to inspect the building for a staircase, a rope,
You
anything.
you don't see any staircases or rope. You do see a front door.
Guys, I'm exhausted. I just ran across 5 buildings, and I fell like 4 stories inside the building. I'm on the main level now.
Are you inside?
Yeah, I saw Lyla. I shot her good with the belt.
She's dead?
I don't know. She doesn't look good, though.
Would you say I can communicate telepathically while I'm in wild shape?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I think it'd be more simple thoughts.
Can you see a door?
Hold on. I look around real
Can you
quick.
see the front door?
You do see a door behind you.
There is a door.
It's about 50 feet behind you.
Okay, I'm coming in.
All right. You run up to the door, and it's a sliding warehouse door.
Oh man, I thought it was gonna be like a cool kicking in the door situation.
You kick the sliding door, break your foot.
That's what happens when you wear sandals.
I mean, you could kick it from the side and watch it slide open if you wanted to.
Do you know how awkward that's going to be? Just like one frog leg sliding the door open.
You curl your toes around the frame of the door.
I feel like that's leaving all my vulnerable bits like right out in the open.
All right, what do you want to do?
Open the door.
Okay, so you slide the door open, and you see Tomar laying on the ground, like half propped up with his hand out, and you see this large dome. You're inside a the entire building itself is pretty much a warehouse. The ceiling is about 100 feet above, and right at the very top, you can see a broken skylight, and you can see an ethereal goat kind of galloping around up there, and you see Pinwin peeking through, and you see a raven.
Guys, I'm in.
You guys,
No
Right.
shit.
you guys see this dome
Not you, them.
inside the just below the level of the window, the broken window. And down below you can see 4 forms standing,
What are they doing right now?
not moving.
Are they, like, prone?
No, they're standing, but they don't seem to be moving. They seem like they're shocked by
Do
something.
I recognize them?
You do not.
Is there a door to this bubble thing?
There is not.
Can I
It
tell?
seems to be magically cast.
Can I tell if I flew down to the floor level, if I would be able to touch the dome?
You can fly down and see.
I will fly down and see.
Okay. Are you gonna or you're gonna touch the dome?
Just gonna fly all the way down to the floor and see.
Okay,
if
so
I
you're
can
gonna have to like.
see if it's within reach.
I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like if the dome is within reach, is the dome like encompassing the whole inside of this?
So basically, think of it like this: you're in the room, and the dome is like this. It fills a section almost to the ceiling, about 100 feet tall. It's about 70 feet wide. It doesn't quite touch the walls, but it seems to be there for a specific purpose, and it seems to be magically constructed.
So is it floating on the ground?
It touches the ground.
It touches the ground.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
Be careful, that bubble does weird stuff to you if you touch it.
Also, roll another wisdom save, Tomar.
$21.
All right. The that numbness that was climbing up, it reached your elbows, and it has stopped,
But it's still numb.
but it's still numb.
Okay. My arms feel funky.
Oh man.
What kind of funky?
Like tingly, like I sat on them all day.
Can you use them?
I mean, I was able to point at her.
Okay. So don't touch the bubble?
Don't touch the bubble.
Got it.
Does anyone have dispelling magic?
I do.
Fucking do it,
So
man.
I land on the ground.
Okay.
And so it's definitely magical.
Yeah.
It's like a glowing. Okay. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
As a raven?
Nope, I drop my raven form.
Grossly remerges as
Is there a
Hirstag.
period where we see him naked in the transformation?
Sure.
But then my robes like fall out of my beard or something. And I'm clothed. So yeah, I raise my staff a little bit, shoot a little blue beam at it.
What level are you casting this?
I'm gonna try it. I don't really want to waste a slot. I'll say I'll do it at 5th level.
5th level?
Yeah.
All right. The dome
Sweet.
disappears as Hirstag taps the ground and casts it. And you see that the forms standing inside of the dome are bound soldiers, veiled lineage soldiers, and they seem to be bound to posts. And their mouths wrapped.
I run up and remove the gag.
All right. The soldier that you remove the gag from is a Genasi gentleman. And you guys don't see Genazis very often, so you typically take note when you do. But he looks at you, Gorbel. Oh, thank goodness. There's some sort of gnome-engineered explosive devices that are going to go off. There's several of them in the city, and they were going to go off very soon.
From where I'm laying, I'm going to be like, hey, are you one of those genie guys?
Yes.
Genie man!
Yes, I am. I am. And
Wait, bomb! What?
you can see that his skin is it looks like it would be wet to the touch.
Ew.
He is a water Genasi.
Ew. No, they actually
His
look
skin is like
pretty-
an iridescent blue.
They look pretty cool.
They're just
Who
sweaty.
tied you up?
It was the long-nosed Crown's God. What's her name? Klevara. She tied us up here about an hour ago, and she set this contraption in
Wait.
motion.
Aren't you on the same team?
No, I don't think so.
Who are you serving?
We serve Veldalin. We are members of the Veldalin army.
Isn't that what the Crown's Guard does?
I thought so.
Do you know where the bombs are?
I do. I know that there is one here on this level of the city, very very near the central area with the large opening. There's one deep in the engineering level where.
Can I hear from way high up here?
Can I
No,
hear
you're just-
from way on the ground?
I'm
You
just-
can pin when you're still just up there with the goat.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
just
you wanna-
like
it's now
listening.
dispelled, so you could try to figure out a way down.
Yeah, is there any areas like on the ceiling that I could scale across, or like a fire door conveniently up here
Fire
that
exit.
Tamar just ignored?
That'd be hilarious.
There doesn't appear to be. Do you have rope?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I tie it around the goat and then scale
Doesn't work
down
very
from
well.
it.
I mean the goat is ethereal, right?
Yeah, but
Can it be?
I mean, it can be injured, so
So I think it has like a form.
it's like a familiar.
Does
yeah.
it have weight to it?
I mean, it could
Some.
probably hold you.
It could? I mean, I'm pretty little.
I think it's stronger than a regular goat.
Okay.
So
All right, yeah, I'll
Wow,
tie a
regular
rope
goats are
around
pretty
him and
strong.
we're gonna gamble.
Okay.
It's 100 feet.
Yes.
Unless, is there anything
rope
on the
would only
roof
go
I
down
can
to
tie?
50
I can
feet.
tie it to?
What's that?
Is there anything on the roof I could tie it to?
You could tie it to the edge of the broken window.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay, so you tie it on like a knobby little broken section. And how long is your rope?
50 feet?
Okay, so you'd be able to make it halfway down. So is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you climb down, you tie it off, and give me an athletics check to climb down the
Could it
rope.
be acrobatics?
No. Oh my god. Yes, it can.
Whoa.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, 12.
I mean, it's climbing down a rope.
Yeah, but it's okay. You're very awkwardly climbing down this rope. You're in the back of your mind. You're afraid that it's going to
Come off the window.
come loose. So you're being careful, and you're climbing down, and you make it down to the edge, 50 feet above the ground.
Pinwin, what are you doing up there?
I'm
you guys
trying
see
to get down!
Pinwin dangling like a pendulum up above you.
You don't even have enough rope.
Yeah, I got halfway. And
You see
here, Shadow, come catch me.
Shadow
my God. You're
walks
gonna
down
crush him.
underneath you.
With Lewin still on his back?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he does have Lewin on his back. Oh, I forgot about Lewin. Never mind. Hold on.
He backs up.
Hey, Gorbel, can you catch me?
From 50 feet?
I'll be really graceful.
Hey, can you wild shape into something stronger than a raven
I mean,
that can fly?
not much stronger. There are like
much-
giant birds out there, but I haven't seen them yet.
Unless, can I, like, swing back and forth on the rope and then, like,
I can cast a
propel
spell, but
onto
this
something?
is really stupid. Why did you go up on the roof?
I mean, this is a pretty empty room. There is that
There's
giant.
nothing in there.
There is that large mechanism that you see this strange mechanism where these guys are bound to posts. It's this large, it's got a little column of steam coming off of it. It seems to have some whirling gears on it and a couple of red glowing stones. So you could jump onto that thing. That thing's about 20 feet below you.
Okay.
Herstag, do you have any rope?
So you just start swinging?
I think
Give me
so.
give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, 22.
22. All right. You were able to swing and grab onto a large column of the top section of this weird smokestack looking thing, and now you're clinging to it. What do you want to do?
Can I scale down it?
You can scale down it if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll scale down it.
Give me another acrobatics check.
25.
All right. You slide down and narrowly avoid a lever that was sticking out of it. You see that and you move around it and then continue to slide down. And you eventually make your way to the ground. And you can see all these guys.
All right, guys,
You guys
let's
watch Pinwin just... All right, you've still got this gentleman here.
I ungag another.
Oh, you done talking to him?
So we should.
I figured I could give more than one an option to talk.
Oh, sorry. I was in the middle when this all happened. I was in the middle of explaining where these explosives were, and then
Oh.
yeah. One here is on this level, as I said, near the opening of the city, the large central opening. One is in the engine, the engineering ring, deep in the heart of the city, where they keep the lineage stone of the city, and the third is down in the mines.
Oh, shit. Where in the mines?
I do not know exactly where, but somewhere deep in the mines.
Can we definitely
PG.
trust these soldiers? I mean,
Insight?
they're gagged. Yeah. Can I roll insight?
Your insight says that he seems to be telling the
Okay.
truth. But you can also roll insight because you don't know what she sees.
Okay, yeah.
How do you know where these are?
17.
17. You believe him.
Yeah.
I helped place them. They said that if we helped place these, it would help capture the wolves of Moonreach.
Why are you after the wolves of Moonreach?
You all
The
need
council
to
wants them
stop.
destroyed.
The council is causing just a wave of destruction.
Aren't they the ones that put the bombs in the city?
And tied you up.
Well, Klevara tied us up, and her weird, raspy-voiced helper there that is now unconscious or dead on the ground has helped, but,
Obviously, some of your superiors aren't what you thought they were.
he frowns. Well, I suppose that's probably true, but I don't know if that helps us in this moment.
It helps.
These explosives are rigged to go off very soon. All at the same time.
Now, I guess this is just kind of like a side thing, but what's your take on the wolves of Moonreach?
Well, I've heard that they have taken many cities and attacked them and razed them to the ground, and I've heard from other sources that they have started a rebellion against the crown, and others still say that they are not all bad and that it's just propaganda from the crown.
What
Don't
do
you
you
think it's
call
weird that-
setting up bombs in this gnomish town?
I would love to mince philosophy with you guys, but these bombs are going off soon, so if you want them to go off, that's fine, but I need to be unbound from this so I can escape the city.
I need you to lead me to the bomb in the mine.
Is that the one you want to go to?
Yes.
How about each of you lead us to each of the bombs?
Well, every single one of them is guarded
By whom?
by different members of the Crown's Guard.
How many of them?
There are 3 explosives, and there are 2 Crown's Guard to each explosive.
How good are you at fighting?
Not at all. I'm an engineer. I've spent most of my life here in this city. I came to learn from the gnomes and their ways. It is apparently used against me.
Do you know your way to the mines?
I didn't set up the ones in the mines, but I could probably find my way through.
How long until they explode?
Well, I would say that we have less than an hour.
We need
would
to
have
get going.
Get him all the way down to where the mines are. Is there an entrance to the mines up top where we are?
We might have to prioritize 2 locations. Split up.
The ones that we can get to quicker.
Split up into 2 groups, and then let one explode.
They said something about there being some sort of, as I mentioned, that's where they wanted to get the lineage stone of the city of Roundfoot Town. There in the engineering section, there also apparently is some weapon they're looking for there.
So that's one we have to go to, and I think the mines, we prioritize those 2 and let the one on this level of the city go off.
Since there isn't anyone up here.
All right.
Well, there are still plenty of soldiers up here.
The king is also here somewhere.
And the king?
Yeah.
What happened to him? I thought he was in the camp.
Nope.
Some of your superiors are working on killing him and replacing him, so...
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about that.
We're just...
We don't expect you to do anything.
You're getting really defensive.
I'm just saying...
You want to just
that-
stay strapped here?
I'm strapped here. Like I said, we can mince philosophy all day, but you can sit here and talk and try to shame
Maybe
me.
be a
I'm
little
just
bit
saying-
nicer if you don't want to explode, buddy.
I'm just saying maybe the Wolves of Moonreach aren't the bad guys.
Are you the Wolves of Moonreach?
He's on a probation.
I'm not quite a wolf yet.
There's a 90-day clause. Shut up!
We're here to save the town. You guys set these bombs to kill everybody.
I pull the gag off of another one.
All right, you've got a human guy.
I'm going to look down at Lyla.
A human woman, sorry.
What's your take on this?
Well, I was kind of in charge of just setting this machine up, and I don't know anything about mines or anything else, but
What
I
does
know that
machine
I'm
do?
very, very
No, I
frightened.
mean, what do you think of the Wolves of Moonreach?
Oh,
Fuck that, who cares? Yeah.
Dude, bombs.
Pinwin, what did you say? That was a
What's
good
this machine do?
this machine, it
Shuts
is
off all the bombs.
coincidentally. This
lever.
machine is set up as sort of a homing device. It's got some magical energy inside as the dome that was created here. It was crafted in Deepminster, and I put it together here. But they said that it was important to set up, and I have no idea what it does.
Homing for what?
I couldn't tell you. Something magical, I would imagine. It lit up like crazy after just 5 minutes after I set it up.
Can you unset it up?
I could try if I had some time, but I don't know if these bombs are going to explode. I could possibly dismantle it in less than an hour, but it might be difficult.
Oh, jeez.
In the mines, where is the
said
bomb
they don't
located?
know. They don't know.
They don't know where the... I thought he said that he could lead us to it.
I didn't. But Joanna over there, he helped set the one in the mines up, and he indicates this large barrel-chested, what appears to be an Avstander. For some, he maybe hereditarily Avstander, but he's wearing a Veldelin armor.
Is he gagged or whatever?
Mm-hmm, they all
Alright,
are.
I'll take the gag off and ask him. So where'd you set that bomb in the mines?
Oh, I set it up way deep there in the mines. I almost got eaten up by some sort of flame elemental. Oh man, I had to run for
Was
my dear
that
life.
on the way, or is that around where you set it?
It was on the way, and then I went deep in there. I could hear some gnomes chattering, but I didn't say anything because gnomes never did nothing bad to me. So I just figured I wouldn't say nothing, set the bomb, and head back my way.
About how far did you get in there?
Deep enough to see some light.
How far past the flame elemental?
Oh, I'd say about maybe like 25 minutes. Then I had to sneak past him again. Well, we lost some good soldiers that day.
Did you just go down in a straight line, straight path?
No, I crooked a little bit to the right, if I remember.
Okay, I'm gonna shape into a fast bird.
Wait, hold on a second. Don't go flying off to the mine.
I already said I was doing it though.
I need someone to relieve my exhaustion. Do you have a thing that gets conditions away?
I don't think exhaustion.
It's a condition.
That's a different thing though.
It's
I
labeled
have
under conditions.
lesser restoration. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Freedom of movement wouldn't be that. So those are the only 2 that I have for that.
Ah, God, you're worthless.
And healing word wouldn't do anything.
It just restores HP. So yeah, I shift into my fastest bird form.
Okay, which is?
They said 2 Crownsguard are guarding it. I think at Hirstag.
Are you taking someone with you?
I'm trying to get there quick to warn the gnomes in case they might know how to dismantle it or whatever.
Is Lyla dead?
You gonna check?
I said that like minutes ago. I was going to check.
Oh,
to see
sorry.
with Lyla.
She's not dead. No, she is unconscious.
Alright, I'm gonna shape into an owl.
An owl?
60 feet movement and fly down
Okay.
to the mine.
You're just gonna do that and leave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys see he turns into an owl and flies off out of the open door in the warehouse.
Somebody needs to take this big dude down there with, and then Zyko, me, and whoever else can go to the main level of that other level of the city.
All right, let's go.
Well, who's going where?
I'll follow him to the cave.
I'll go wherever.
You're coming with me, Pinwin.
All right.
And Zyko.
Okay.
I'm exhausted though. This is gonna suck.
Well, you know who's not exhausted? Me. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have fun.
What do you want to do with her,
Yeah.
Lewin or Lyla?
Lyla?
I don't know. Kill her, I guess, or...
Any last words?
Nah, man.
I stab her in the middle of her with the sword.
Okay, you just stab her in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes shoot open as you do.
That's for hurting Gorbel, bitch.
And she dies.
Thanks, Tomar. I don't think I could have done that on my own.
He was super easy.
I mean, maybe I could have done that on my own.
I'm gonna take her stuff.
Okay, so you pick up her curved hatchet.
Okay.
She's got 5 gold pieces on her. She's got a weird bone and leather bracelet that you recognize, Gorbel,
As something like she had before, or...
that you gave to her.
Oh.
And other than that, she doesn't seem to have much. Her jerkin is made of leather, and it's not something that you would be able to use. But yeah, she's very lightly armored.
Do you take the bracelet?
Do you want this heirloom? Maybe.
I mean, I bought it, so...
I toss it up to her.
All right.
I wonder what the return policy is on this.
All right. So, Hirstag, how are you getting there? Are you just gonna fly down that hole?
Yeah, just like the big center of town, like dive down.
As you kind of fly through, you survey, you go past the area that you guys like destroyed. You can see all the broken pieces and stuff like that, and the like just the holes where that machine, the contraption, was used to like destroy everything. However, you do not see the contraption that Tomar and the gnomes constructed. As you fly over the edge, you flutter down and you ascend the 1,000 feet below, and you can hear as you pass by, you can hear some voices on one of the rings, but you're going so fast that it's indistinct on which ring that you heard it from. And you reach the bottom level, and you can see there's a large hole in the ground, like where something big and heavy hit the ground, cracking it open, but you don't see a form. This is where that giant creature fell.
Oh,
With the sword. Yeah.
there is nothing in the hole.
No, it's not like a deep hole. It's like a crater of a sort. Like it's maybe like 20 feet deep, but there's nothing in it.
Is there any like blood or anything?
Nope, no blood. And you flutter into the mine. You guys, what are you doing? Are you going to go chase after Hirstag?
Yep.
All right, so you run out.
I mean, I'm taking the guy who
Oh, okay.
helped
So you're
build it.
Okay, so you're taking the big Avstander. So he's lumbering along behind you, and as you guys turn to head in the direction where you guys were gonna find what?
What do you mean?
Where were you guys heading?
We're gonna go where the lineage stone was.
Okay.
So is that one taking apart the contraption thing?
Yeah, she's starting to work on that. However, you guys notice as she is working on it, she stops all of a sudden, and you see the 3 red stones woo, 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 light up, and you hear and she turns and looks at you guys with like horror on her face, and she like shakily stands up and she says,
Whatever it was summoning is very, very close.
and then off in the distance you guys hear, maybe a couple miles away it sounds like, and that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
It's just going to
All
shut
right.
everything down. All right, guys. So that was a tense
Yeah, it was.
session.
We need to just hang out at a mansion for the next one.
Yeah. Okay. So for the combat encounters, you guys are going to take 5,000 experience points for all the combat and all that stuff. For your refusal, really, to kill an assailant that you thought was maybe your former friend, you guys can have an additional 100 experience points. Make sure you add, by the way, 500 experience points, Gorbel, for retroactively using your BAM card.
I only used it because I fucked up a spell.
Yeah, for general role playing, you guys can have an additional 100. You guys did a really good job there, playing your characters, doing what your character would do, especially you, Pinwin. So you can take an extra 20.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously scaling the building wasn't a logical decision.
Well, neither was taking away the paralysis or the restraints. Yeah, but it was a Pinwin decision.
Yeah.
All right, what else do you guys deserve experience for?
Refusing to let Lyla get away.
Yes. Not about to be outfoxed, Tomar, for continuing to give pursuit to someone you really didn't know much about. You can have an additional 100 experience points.
And managing not to die on the way.
That was pretty impressive. You can have 50 for that.
For trapping Calcifer in the stone.
That was pretty good. 100
that was
experience
good.
points.
I saved the boy king.
You did. 100 experience
You
points.
also mid-air decapitated Calcifer.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can have
cool.
50 experience points for that.
Pinwin killed Klevara.
Klevara? Yeah.
In a fit of rage.
Yeah, just fucking fired an arrow through her face. 100 experience points.
All right.
A lot of people died.
Yeah.
For keeping that whole camp busy while I was maniacally laughing and
Oh, yeah.
blasting.
You know what? I'm going to give you 100 for that because you were committed to the role. Just I think you might be a sociopath. Just a guess.
It's weird because you're also like a tree hugger, so you just don't see it coming.
He just doesn't get many chances to use that lightning.
All right, anything else?
I think it was mostly just combat
All right.
outside of
You guys want to do the MVPC?
Sure.
All right, let's select this week's MVPC. As you guys know, it is the most valuable playing character where the rest of the PCs vote on which character deserves an extra 500 experience points for being the most valuable character of the night. And tonight we're going to start with Hirstag. Who do you vote for?
Oh man, that's tough. I'm gonna say Gorbel.
Gorbel?
Yeah,
And why is that?
because of her clever use of her spell getting up to the tent. I mean, the king would probably be dead right now if it wasn't for Gorbel. Just making sure he was okay and stuff, and I don't know.
Actually protecting a member of the royal family.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 vote for Gorbel.
That's the second member of the royal family that I've looked out for.
That's true. You are a true fangirl.
That royal family does not take care of themselves.
They don't.
Man.
Just keep getting killed.
Pinwin, who do you vote for?
Every week, this is so dramatic.
It is.
For Pinwin.
It's so hard. You all are my favorite. It's true. Shoot. Tomar, how many Spare the Dyings did you do? Like 3?
Yeah. Well, 2.
2?
Maybe. 2.
Yeah, I think you did
Zyko
2.
And yeah. I think I'll go with Tomar because he was true to his character. He didn't kill Lewin, my past character, and he also, which I know is hard for him. Yeah, and he also saved 2 lives, which is pretty crazy.
Okay.
One being Zyko, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Zyko's bleeding out.
Yeah.
Okay, Tomar, who do you vote for? So we got 1 for Tomar, 1 for Gorbel.
Why do you always skip me?
Because I go in a random order.
I've never been first.
I've never been
legitimately
last. I
don't.
want to be last.
I am really sorry. I was just trying to make it random.
I don't know. Fuck. Everyone did cool shit. I'll vote for Pinwin just because killing Klevara was really cool and saving Shadow from getting more hurt. And successfully doing what I barely managed to do with the rooftops. So...
Okay, so we got 1 vote for Gorbel, 1 vote for Tomar, 1 vote for Pinwin.
Everyone's gonna have
Gorbel,
fun.
who do you vote for?
Mine, and I knew this coming into it, was for Tomar.
Okay, and why is that?
Because he did some cool saving stuff, spared Lewin, even though she's clearly possessed, went chasing Lyla down, killed Lyla when I didn't have the guts to do it. So, yeah.
All right, so that means tonight's MVPC is Tomar.
Woo!
Wee!
So if you
I
guys...
actually forgot that you killed Lyla. I probably would have
Yeah,
voted for you.
I did a ton of shit. That was dope how I did that.
There's just so much stuff going on.
like
it's
There
really hard
is.
to
I
remember.
fell 100 feet and then I got up and I was like, boom!
Yeah, no. If I could go back, I would vote for you. That
Too
was
bad.
Really good.
Too bad you already voted for Gorbel. If you guys agree or disagree, let us know in the comments or whatever. And just, if you guys thought that was a good session, let us know. If you guys thought it was a bad session, keep it to yourself, because fuck you. But yeah, so that was really tense, and I guess we'll see what happens next time now that we know there's some explodies. And now something's being summoned, so I guess we'll find out what happens.
Can we just quit the campaign? This is looking really, really dicey.
We need to
Stressful.
hang out in your mansion. Let's just
Roundfoot
bail.
Town is fucked up.
I don't have any spell slots for that.
Oh no!
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to the D20 Syndicate, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. See you next time.
Bye!
Everyone
Yeah.
wants Barack Obama's voice,
Man,
You guys are in the middle of a cavern.
That's shit. Shit impersonation.
Sometimes I do a good Barack Obama impersonation.
Ika's just over there slapping the shit out of Play-Doh.
It's called karate chopping.
I think Luna ate some of it, by the way.
though. Let's
Oh,
kick some
I have
ass.
to turn the microphone. I forgot I
Or vice versa.
Ass some kick.